God, message today. You weren't imagining it. The cold glances, the tightening in your chest, the strange silence that always filled the air when they walked into the room, the stiffness in the conversation, the moments your spirit screamed unsafe, even when no words were exchanged. That wasn't paranoia. That wasn't oversensitivity. That was discernment, my voice, trying to prepare you for a truth too painful to face. Holden never meant you well. Before your first breath in this world, I knew this moment would arrive. A moment where my love for you would require me to break your heart in order to save it. A moment where I'd have to tear apart what you tried to hold together with grace and silence. You've begged me for clarity, Cyril. You've cried yourself to sleep, asking for understanding. I heard your silent sobs when no one else was watching. I saw your light shrink just so Halden wouldn't feel outshined. I saw you tiptoe, apologize for shining, fold your spirit into boxes never built for you, all for someone who shares your blood, but not your blessing. They carry your last name, but not your loyalty. They've made your kindness a playground for manipulation. Their words have painted your image into shadows in the minds of others. Lies whispered like wind behind closed doors. I was there, Cyril. I watched them speak poison with your name still warm on their tongue, smiling in your face, planning your downfall in the dark. And still, you loved. Still, you forgave. Still, you prayed that love could fix what was rotting from the root. But you can't heal what's hidden behind pride. You can't reach what refuses to be touched. Holden has chosen bitterness over healing, deception over truth, and I have chosen you. I warned them. I stirred their conscience in the quiet hours of the night. I sent gentle rebukes through the mouths of friends. I lit fires of conviction in their chest every time they plotted against you. But they laughed. They ignored. They hardened their heart. And now, my decision stands. You will not walk with them into your next season. No more pretending. No more sacrificing yourself on the altar of their comfort. No more mourning illusions. I'm cutting the cord, Cyril, not to harm you, but to finally set you free. This isn't punishment, it's purification. You were never meant to bloom in the shadows of resentment. You can't fly with the weight of betrayal tied to your ankles. So I'm stepping in. I'm cleaning your soil. I'm pulling the weeds by the root so your soul can breathe again. And yes, it will hurt. Yes, you will grieve. You will remember the good moments, the laughter, the hope. You'll ache for the version of them you created in your heart. But that version was always your imagination, not their reality. They have aligned themselves with destruction, not by accident, but by decision. And I cannot allow their destruction to delay your destiny. The silence that grows between you now, that's me. The way they no longer reach out, that's my doing. Every unanswered message, every awkward interaction, every growing distance, that's my protection disguised as discomfort. You've been loyal to an enemy in disguise. You've wrapped yourself in forgiveness while they wrap themselves in envy. Envy that fermented into cruelty, jealousy masked as concern, hostility hidden behind half smiles. I saw it all. I heard the mocking when you left the room. I witnessed the curses they cloaked in casual conversations. I know what they text when you're not around. I watched their face twist when you spoke your dreams. Their spirit has declared war on yours, Cyril, and war cannot be met with passivity. This is why I'm intervening. You've tried to fix what was never yours to repair. You've held on to dreams that were built on false foundations. You've poured out love into a well that never meant to hold it. Enough. I am the God of truth, and I am uncovering the hidden things now, not to shame, but to protect. Do not justify what I have condemned. Do not argue with what I've revealed. You've carried enough pain trying to make peace with what was never pure. I know it's hard. I know you wanted a different ending, but what you thought was love was loyalty to a mask. And I am tearing the mask away now. This is my mercy, Cyril. This is me clearing the thorns from your path. This is me giving you room to grow where you once only had room to survive. This is me honoring the prayers you thought I didn't hear. I saw every sleepless night. I collected every tear. And I am responding now with deliverance. You are not being abandoned. You are being elevated. I am exchanging false ties for divine connections. I am replacing betrayal with covenant love. You have cried enough. You have begged for answers. And I am answering, not with words alone, but with movement. Do not go back. Every time you try, I will shake your spirit. Every time you doubt, I will reveal more. Every time you seek their approval again, I will remind you of what it cost. I will not let you return to bondage wrapped in familiar faces. The grief is real. I won't diminish it. You hoped for healing. You prayed for reconciliation. But even Jesus left towns that refused to receive him. Even he walked away from those who hardened their hearts. So must you. You are not wrong for feeling what you felt. You were not overreacting. Your spirit knew. Your discernment was sharp. I gave it to you. You sensed it before you could name it. And now, I am confirming what you always feared was true. Holden's heart turned long ago. So let them go. Let the silence stretch. Let the distance grow. I am in it all. This is not rejection. This is redirection. I am not taking something from you. I am giving something back. Your peace, your voice, your worth. And I am anchoring you in truth so deep no storm can uproot you again. You've dimmed your flame for too long. But now, Cyril, I am reigniting it. You've sacrificed joy for survival. But now, I am restoring joy as your foundation. You've walked through fire, but you didn't burn. You endured betrayal, but you're still standing. Because I have always been with you. Now walk forward. Do not look back. Do not chase what I've removed. Do not mourn what I've exposed. Grieve if you must, but move when I say move. Because ahead lies your promise. Ahead lies freedom. Ahead lies truth. And I will walk with you every step into it. You are my beloved. You are my chosen. You are my protected. And I will no longer allow false love to masquerade as loyalty in your life. The separation has begun, and it is holy. Let it be. The sacred severing, a message from Archangel Ramael of the Eastern Watchtower. The time has come, beloved soul, where silence no longer shields the truth. The wind has shifted in the ethereal realm, and the Spirit of the Most High has begun to stir the unseen. What you felt as restlessness was not confusion, it was preparation. What you mistook for abandonment was alignment, and what you labeled as loss was, in truth, liberation. In the quiet of your midnight sorrow, when you held your breath beneath the weight of what ifs and why nots, heaven was watching. Archangel Ramael was dispatched from the eastern watchtower, sword not of wrath, but of release, not to punish, but to sever, to divide soul from soul tie, illusion from inheritance, falsehood from future. Let it be known, the sacred unraveling has begun. You will not need to explain yourself. The Spirit has seen enough. From the halls of your childhood in El Saraya to the aching hush of rooms where you buried your truth just to keep the peace. It has been written in the scrolls of heaven. The betrayal was not imagined. The sabotage was not coincidental. The pattern was too precise, too cyclical, too calculated. You were taught to doubt your discernment, to accept half love as loyalty. But heaven saw the intention cloaked in kinship, the words that cut disguised as jokes. This person, yes, even they who share your blood in Maravel, has chosen the darker path, not because they are irredeemable, but because their wounds were never healed, and wounded souls, left untransformed, become weapons. God saw them pressing stones into your spirit, one memory at a time, and calling it tradition. But this is not the tradition heaven honors. Heaven honors truth, and you, beloved, are the truth bearer. I, Remel, do not come to crush. I come to uncover, to reveal what you already knew but were too noble to name. That this individual, despite titles and ties, has become a hindrance to your divine calling. And so the Father has spoken. Enough. This is not rejection, this is rescue. No longer will your peace be a casualty to maintain appearances. No longer will your calling be delayed by emotional debts you never owed. No longer will you carry guilt for walking away from someone who consistently walked over your soul. This is your exodus, and your Red Sea moment is here. Do not fear the waves. Do not fear the silence. Do not fear the accusation that will rise like smoke from the mouth of confusion. You are not cruel. You are not cold. You are not disloyal. You are chosen. You are covered. You are called. There will be grief. Grieve it. Let the tears cleanse the altar of your memory. Let your prayers lament, not for what was, but for what can never be with someone who refuses to see your worth. But grieve and then go. Go forward. Go freely. A divine conversation approaches. You will not need to plan for it. Your mouth will open and the Spirit will fill it. Words laced in clarity, soaked in calm but unyielding in truth. And when you speak, their reaction will reveal everything. Do not return. If you go back now, you will lose more than peace. You will lose alignment. You will lose years. You will lose yourself again. And this time, the recovery would be longer, the ache deeper, the delay more costly. This is the beginning of your freedom. You no longer have to beg for respect, prove your worth, or negotiate your identity to be accepted. You don't have to chase crumbs of affection. Heaven is not preparing a table for you among enemies only to watch you eat in fear. No, heaven is building new tables, new communities, new kinships. I will send to you kindreds whose embrace feels like home. I will orchestrate alignments with souls who water your roots instead of trample them. Friendships that don't drain. Family who don't compete. People who celebrate your shine because they know theirs isn't dimmed by your brilliance. Let go of old definitions. Let go of what love should have been. Let go of the lie that suffering proves loyalty. The days of sacrificing your well being to prove your love are over. Let them talk. Let them misremember. Let them construct their version of history. You, dear one, are not called to manage perception. You are called to walk in truth. The fog is lifting now. You will notice how your body breathes deeper, how your nights hold more peace, how your reflection begins to speak back with gentleness again. This is what freedom feels like. Yes, they will return. They will test the boundary, but you will not be moved, not in hate, but in holiness, not in anger, but in awareness. You will not curse them, but you will not carry them. Their shadow cannot walk with you where you are going. This separation is sacred. You've been asking why the doors have felt stuck. Why the favor seemed delayed. It was not punishment, it was protection. The Most High refused to elevate you in the presence of sabotage. You were hidden, not forgotten. Type yes if you believe in Ode. Type 1111 if you believe in God.